Working on the weekend like usual. Way off in the deep end like usual. Niggas swear they passed us, they doing too much. Haven't done my taxes, I'm too turned up. Virgil got a paddock on my wrist going nuts.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Katlin, aka KP, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how I repaired one of my client's closures, which you can tell has a rip in it. It was fairly easy, and I feel like you guys can do it too. It's very beginner friendly, so let's go ahead and get started. So you only need two things when doing this. You need transparent thread and a needle. Please do not mind me showing you guys the cotton thread. I don't know what I was thinking. The brand that I used was the Coates and Clark transparent thread. I got it from Michael's. It was only like a few dollars. And now what I'm doing is pinning down where the rip is, and I'm taking my hot comb and I'm hot combing the hair out of the way. This will ensure that the stitching will be seamless, like it's not messy or anything like that. So depending on how your rip looks, just make sure you either hairspray, or if you have like a hot comb, just make sure all the hair is pushed out of the way. So now I'm taking out my pins and I'm going to be flipping the closure over to the other side because this is where we're going to be doing the stitching. And once I flip it, I'm just going to be aligning, slightly overlapping where the ends meet. Only because I feel like when my client was trying to take out the closure when she had a sew-in, it did rip a little bit. So think of it, it kind of stretched it a little bit, if that makes sense. I don't know if I'm making sense or not. So it's a little bit longer. So I did overlap it a little bit, and I'm just lining up to make sure everything looks kind of seamless before I start sewing, and I'm just putting a push pin on the other side as well. So now this is where you want to take your needle and thread. The type of needle I'm using is my regular C-shaped needle, which you use for like sew-ins, making a wig, stuff like that. I am going to zoom in so you guys can get a better up close look, but I did go through a few holes on the grid of the closure. I didn't go too far apart because of course the more lace you pick up, the more obvious it's going to be that thread is there, even though it is clear. And the whole, objective and goal is to make sure everything is seamless. And I did double knot this just to make sure everything's stayed in place. And I basically continued this all the way down until I got to the end. Just think of it as you're doing a sew-in, or even sewing down the closure onto your wig cap. It's the same method. You're just honestly using transparent thread. I also feel like this is a great alternative for someone who doesn't want to pay for a brand new closure and their closure is easily repairable. I know in some cases, they may have like a huge hole. Sometimes you can patch it up by adding like a piece of lace over the hole and kind of still stitching around it and ventilating pieces of hair. That might take a little bit longer, but it all depends on the budget that your client has. So in this particular case, my client wanted to see if there was a way that it could be repaired, and it was, so we did it. What am I supposed to do after we done everything that we done? Who is our replacement? So now we're coming to the end, and yeah, so I just kept doing this all the way through. Once I got to the end, I just made sure I basically initially kept the same rhythm, but I just made sure I picked up the piece underneath as well, to make sure it was together, since we did overlap it a little bit. But once you're done, you're just going to cut your thread. I did tie the knot. I think I did like 1 or 2 times. I did 2 times. Yes, I did 2 times. And then I cut it. Don't be like me, be better than me. Do not use your shears. Although I had these in school and they're kind of dull, I need them sharpened. But use some like, actual craft shears for this. But that's basically it, y'all. Very super easy. I feel like it's beginner friendly. Let me know if you guys try this on any of you guys' old lace. Let me know in the comment section below if you guys want to see more tutorials repairing things when it comes to wigs or extensions. And yeah, give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I will talk to you guys on my next video. Peace.